Hello everyone and welcome back to Hunter Call the Wild. We are back in Africa. This is the scene of the crime. That purple area is where that lion attacked me and I got killed. Not cool. I'm going the opposite direction today. For obvious reasons. I'm going over this way because I don't want to go back over that way by where that lion was. So we're going to head that way and we're going to try to unlock some different watchtowers and find some stuff and get some animals. So I will head off in that direction and I will be back with you whenever we see something. Alright, I am back now. I was running for quite a while towards that mark. I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. And I heard something over there, and right there it is. It appears to be a wildebeest, I think. A wildebeest or some sort of ox. I think it's a wildebeest, though. But I want to try to sneak up a little bit closer to this guy because the scope is swaying quite a bit still. That happens when you're far away. The more zoomed in the scope is, the more it's going to sway up and down and side to side. So you want to get as close as you can before you take a shot. That way you have a steadier scope. Now I'm crawling on my belly because everything makes noise. Speaking of noise, what was that? There's another wildebeest in the opposite direction. That's okay. We're going to keep heading towards the one we're going for. Just making sure I didn't have a lion sneak up behind me. But as I was saying, everything makes noise. And if the animal hears you, it'll take off. So you want to be very quiet and you want to stay down. If you see right there beside my bullet count at the bottom is that little compass with the green cone. That is pointing in the direction my scent is going. So right now my scent is blowing over to the east and I am heading due north after this wildebeest. So he's not going to smell me coming. He's not going to see me coming because I'm on my belly. He will hear a little bit, but it's not that loud. So we should be able to sneak in fairly close before we take the shot. This should be good enough. Yeah, this has stabled out the scope quite a bit. Alright, so right here he is. I'm going to go for a neck shot, I think, because he's laying down. It's going to be hard to hit lung or heart. There it is. That was a very good shot. Hit exactly where I was aiming. So he should run a little ways and fall down and die, probably. Now, just like in real hunting, you want to wait a minute or two after you shoot before you walk over there. Spend that time familiarizing yourself with the area where you shot. That way you can walk directly to it and find a blood trail. That's going to help a lot to track this guy. Also, it's going to help tell us how bad the injury is. The bigger the blood pile, the bigger the injury. That was a neck shot, so it probably won't leave a ton of blood, but the animal shouldn't go far. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably just past these trees up here, but we'll see. I definitely hit him because I saw him buckle and almost fall down over here and take off running. So I know I hit him, so I just got to find blood. Once I find the blood trail, I will be able to follow that to find the animal. Now this is exactly the same way that I do in real life when I'm hunting. I don't like to be up in tree stands a whole bunch. I'd rather be down on the ground, and this is exactly what I do. I take my shot, and then I wait, and I look for the blood trail. Alright, so we have, it says no organ hit, which I knew there wouldn't be because I shot him in the neck. There isn't a ton of blood, but I'm not really concerned about that because I shot him up high in the neck, so I might have got spine as well. So I don't think he'll go too far before he's done. So all we have to do is just follow this. We know which way he went. We're still being quiet because I don't want to spook him. Because if he's still alive and he hears me coming, he'll take off running again. He's down to 75% of his blood left. When that reaches 0, that means the animal is done and he's dead. So we're just going to very quietly continue to stalk up here until we find the animal. Worst case scenario, we have to give him one more round to put him out of his misery, but I don't think that's going to be necessary because that was a very good shot. So I don't think he'll be going too much further. Yep, he's down to half blood now, 50%. His bleed rate is very low, and there's not a ton of blood coming out. But I know I hit him in a good location. So I'm not going to give this up. If this was a shot that I just took on the run and it was only a little bit of blood, there might be a question of, is it worth tracking him? But in this case, I know I'm going to find him soon. Still 50%. Bleed rate is very low still. Hopefully I didn't hit him too high in the neck to where he just got grazed. Because if that's the case, he could run forever. But I think we got a pretty good shot at finding him soon. He should be just up here somewhere. Yep, there he is up there. I can see his body. Awesome. So he is down, and I'm hoping dead. But we'll see. I don't want to have to use another bullet. But I think he's done. Yeah, he's not moving. I think he's dead. So that was a good shot. I'm happy with that. All the meat would be fine because it's a neck shot. So there wouldn't be any issues there. Right now I'm just checking to make sure that there's no lions around before I walk up here. You got to be careful when you're in Africa. I didn't take it seriously the first episode. I thought, yeah, so what? I'll just shoot him if he gets near me. But lions are no joke, man. They are quick and agile, and they're very hard to shoot because they run back and forth too damn much. So I'm just trying to be a little more proactive with that. Let's see if there's any other animals up here anywhere that I can spot. I don't see anything. That is the wrong button. This is what I meant to hit. All right, we got, it says flesh. That's all it says. But you can see in the pointer that it went in the neck and it looks like it hit spine. So that's probably why it didn't go very far. All right, so that's one in the books. Let's go get us another one. Making sure ain't nothing there. Yeah, we're still heading towards the same point over there. We haven't made it there yet. So we'll just keep on going that direction, I think. All right, we are getting very close to the mark up here. But I heard what sounded like a lion's roar a minute ago. So I'm kind of slowing down and looking around. You know, right there's some scat, and it is lion. It says very old though, but that doesn't mean that he's not down here somewhere. I thought I heard him off in the distance, so we're gonna kind of take a good look here before we go charging down there like a crazy person. Right there is where we're headed. See that pile of wood down there by the lake? It's most likely a tree stand or a blind of some sort. And we'll go ahead and build that when we get down there. But first I want to get a good look and make sure of what I'm walking into. Because if there's some type of animal down there, I will approach way stealthier than if there isn't. Because if you don't see anything, you can just kind of run, and if anything is in the area, it'll sound off and let you know. And then you stop and sneak from there, but I don't see anything at all in this whole area. So I'm going to get my proper gun back out. Go through all this. Okay, here's my rifle, and I'm going to run down there. All right, we are right now in the area where I got ate by that lion yesterday. This is where I was when he was following me, and right up through these trees is where I took a shot at him, and he killed me. I haven't heard anything over here, but I'm going very slow and quiet just in case he shows up here again. That way, hopefully, I will hear him and see him before he hears me. That's the game plan, at least. Looks like we're going to make it through here fairly well. Looks like something up there. What is that? So the wildebeest. All right, he's making a run for it, looks like, so I'm going to try to get a lung shot from behind here. It's risky. That was a good shot. That was a damn good shot. Yeah, he's down right there. That was perfect. He just took one step and dropped. So I'm not going to have to track that dude at all. That is a very, very risky shot to take that I just took. Because yes, you can hit lung from that angle. But the problem is you have a very good chance of hitting either stomach or intestines or liver or maybe a combination of those. And any one of those, the liver is not too bad other than the fact you can't eat the liver if you rip it to hell with a bullet. But if you hit the stomach or the intestines and the contents of those spill out into the body cavity, you are going to taint a bunch of your meat. And it's not going to taste very good at all after that. So you're going to lose maybe half the animal. You got to be really careful with your placement of your bullet if you want to keep the meat. Now for me, that's the only reason I hunt, is for the meat. I haven't actually hunted for several years now because I don't need the meat anymore. I can afford to buy whatever I want. So I don't have to hunt in order to eat. But there was a time in my life where I had to. That's how I fed myself, was hunting and fishing. If I didn't do that, I didn't eat. Yeah, see, I got lung, but I got intestines, liver, and stomach also. So that was the worst possible scenario there. So at least half of this animal is no good. All right, we're not very far away from where we were, but something is here with us. I don't know what the hell it is, but I can hear it. Can you hear that? Something is running around us. Behind me. Right there it is. Come here. Is that a... That was a bad shot. I should have taken that shot. I didn't even hit him, I don't think. Was that a warthog or was that a wildebeest? It looked almost like a wildebeest in a way because of the horns, but it was small. That might be our first warthog. I'll look up here and see, but I'm pretty sure I didn't hit him. I don't think there'll be any blood at all. That was a bad, bad shot. He was running. I barely had him in my scope. I was just trying to hit him before he got away. He kind of snuck up behind me and startled me. So I just kind of spun around and tried to get the scope on him and pulled a round off. I never should have taken that shot. That was not a good shot. Luckily, I didn't hit him at all because there's no blood anywhere. So we're going to kind of go slow here and sneak and try to catch back up with him. He's running right now. But it looks like from the trail that he runs up into those trees Let me make sure he didn't pop out the other side over here anywhere. I don't see him, which means he had to go the other direction, so he'll be over in there somewhere in those trees probably. If he hasn't just hauled ass right past it because I shot at him. But I'm thinking he's going to be over here somewhere. It's hard to tell because one, he's small, and two, he's black. So he kind of blends in with the shadows of the dense brush. So he's kind of hard to see. But we're just going to continue to slowly make our way around here and keep bringing the scope up and glassing and see if we can't catch a glimpse of him again. And if I have a good shot, I'll take it. But I'm not going to take a crappy shot this time. If I can't drop him, there he is. There he is. See him? I don't have a shot yet, but if he turns, he turned. He's mine. Perfect. That was an absolutely beautiful shot. I am very, very happy with that shot. He didn't even take a step. He was done right as soon as he got hit. And that is... Did you see that? I didn't see anything, but I heard it. He had friends with him. All right, so we're going to be really stealthy when we come here to get this body because he might have a whole bunch of more warthogs around here somewhere. And if I can get a shot at another one, I'm going to take it. If it's a good shot. But that's what I like to do in real life too. I want to drop the animal immediately if I shoot it. Because one thing a lot of people think about hunters is that we are cruel people and we don't like animals, and that's not the truth. I don't want any animal to suffer unnecessarily. So whenever I take a shot in real life, I try to make sure it's a good shot that kills the animal almost immediately. I don't want it to suffer. Yeah, that was another upper neck shot. You can see it hit the neck and the spine. He was done immediately, which is what we want. All right, we are just hanging out right now underneath this tree. I found this view, and it is gorgeous. Look at this. Unbelievable. Now, I've been hunting for, I don't know, a couple hours now, running around and trying to track things. I shot a few. A few I didn't have good shots on, so I let them go. So I decided I'm just going to kind of hang out here underneath this tree and play with my predator lure a little bit and see if I can get a lion to come in. Probably won't. I haven't heard one over here, but what the hell. It's a beautiful view. I'm just going to enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And thank you for watching. It don't get no better than this in real life, man. Sitting underneath a tree on a nice day in the shade, just enjoying the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll see you on the next hunt. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.